In the summer of 2007, a few months before I resigned as chief prosecutor for the military commissions at Guantanamo Bay, Lieutenant Colonel Darrell Vandevelde joined my staff, and I assigned him to the case of Mohammed Jawad. In 2008, Lieutenant Colonel Vandevelde, feeling an ethical conflict, removed himself from the case and provided a sworn statement to the ACLU as part of Mr. Jawad's habeas corpus petition. This is a portion of Lieutenant Colonel Vandevelde's sworn statement.
I, Darrell Vandevelde, declare as follows. I am a Lieutenant Colonel in the Judge Advocate General Corps. Since the September 2001 attacks, I have served in Bosnia, Africa, Iraq, and Afghanistan. My awards include the Bronze Star Medal, the Iraqi Campaign Medal, and 2 Joint Meritorious Unit Awards. I offer this declaration in support of Mohammed Jawad's position for a habeas corpus.
I was the lead prosecutor assigned to the military commissions case against Mr. Jawad until my resignation in September 2008. Initially, the case appeared to be a simple street crime, as I had prosecuted by the dozens in my civilian life. But eventually, I began to harbor serious doubts about the strength of the evidence. Mr. Jawad was alleged to have thrown a grenade at U.S. troops, but the victims of the attack had not seen the attacker. At least 3 other Afghans had been arrested for the crime and had subsequently confessed, casting considerable doubt on the claim that Mr. Jawad was solely responsible for the attack.
And I learned that the written statement characterized as Jawad's personal confession could not possibly have been written by him because Jawad was functionally illiterate and could not read nor write. The statement was not even in his native language. I also found evidence that Mr. Jawad had been badly mistreated by U.S. authorities in both Afghanistan and Guantanamo. Mr. Jawad's prison records referred to a suicide attempt, a suicide which he sought to accomplish by banging his head repeatedly against one of his cell walls. The records reflected 112 unexplained moves from cell to cell over a 2-week period, an average of 8 moves per day for 14 days.
Mr. Jawad had been subjected to a sleep deprivation program known as the Frequent Flyer Program. I lack the words to express the heart sickness I experienced when I came to understand the pointless, purely gratuitous mistreatment of Mr. Jawad by my fellow soldiers. It is my opinion, based on my extensive knowledge of the case, that there is no credible evidence or legal basis to justify Mr. Jawad's detention in U.S. custody or his prosecution by military commission.
Holding Mr. Jawad for 6 years with no resolution of his case, with no terminus in sight, is something beyond a travesty.